The desire to be official sometimes gets in people's heads, and that's why I don't know. I think that now with the state World Orthodoxy is in, and for those wondering how bad it is in World Orthodoxy, I can't help but recommend World Orthodoxy is Collapsing. It's an article on nftu.net, which you only get as a paid subscriber. But in any case, the situation is so bad there that official recognition is increasingly meaningless because it's like, wow, the state approves of you. Great. So outside of that, I don't know why. I think
Yes, I've definitely relished that. When they throw that, you true Orthodox are all
schismatic,
split apart and schismatic from each other. And well, you're in the same boat as us, so enjoy that.
Well, I think they're in an even worse boat because
they are.
If you look, these are people who, 5 years ago were like, oh, we're all brothers in Christ. Now it's like we're rebaptizing each other, and I'm like, wow.
Right, yeah. We can at least point to the fact that we've had a lot of unification in the past, 20 years, Absolutely. And they've had far less than that.
Well, it's all been destruction, and I've noticed it's. And that can't be by accident, which is why I take what we're doing now much more seriously, because we have to get the message out, because people are getting lost through this between the stuff happening with war, between the stuff happening with overlapping jurisdiction, and ultimately, I believe I mentioned this on the last show, but if I didn't, I mentioned it in the supporter call. I don't know if you saw that the OCA survey of converts that came out last week. Did you, Father?
I didn't. No.
Okay. This is going to blow your mind. They seem to not know what to do with it. Like they made like a PDF presentation of the kind of like a slideshow of what the survey results were. And what they found is within the pandemic period, many new converts came in that were young males. And their top reasons for joining World Orthodoxy were opposition to ecumenism, opposition to modernism. Are you starting to see the problem here?
Oh, wow.
So
those poor young men.
It's like a giant time bomb that's about to explode.
Yeah, I'd say so. And I don't know about you, Father, but I've been contacted by quite a few of them already.
I would not be surprised. I heard you had like a service with like 11 baptisms recently, and so
I did, yeah, at Pascha, yeah.
So it's happening. More and more people.
It is
because here's the thing: they've been sold on a lie, and this is what people don't realize, and that's why we have been so hard on the diorites, etc., to try to debate them, because of the fact that they're literally just holding the boat together and trying to plug it. Because they're so afraid that when people find out that not only is their hierarchy not against ecumenism, their hierarchy is fully modernist, but that there's a whole other hierarchy that's been there the whole time that was exactly calling out these people for the heresy. They've got a nightmare on their hands. They just don't realize it, or maybe they do, because you kind of got that weird feeling when you read the survey. I might put a link to it if I can find it. But yeah, that was crazy.
So, no, I definitely missed that. That's it. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can find it. It's the convert survey, and I'll put a link to it. But I just read it, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a disaster. Here it is. Okay, let me get that link. Did they kept the link, right? Yeah, okay. So click that. I'm going to just put this here. This is the OCA's the convert survey of last week. You'll start to see
I'm gonna check that out.
It's worth it. Oh, it's definitely worth it. But I read that and I'm like, oh boy. This is gonna work out so weird. So yeah, for any clergy listening, get ready for an avalanche. So that's kind of where I'm at. But it helps that you stay on top of this information long enough, and you have, like I think a lot of people in true Orthodoxy have, especially the clergy. You start realizing this was kind of inevitable, and until it was. Go ahead.
No, I was sorry. I was just clearing my throat.
Oh, yeah. So ultimately, yeah, that's what we're going to see. That it's a snowball effect. It's just going to get worse from here.